overprotecting the young girls, but letting them explore themselves and trying things, but also communicate the dangers and the circumstances. So I think communication is the key. And that's what I wanted to show in the end, that the adult world and the youngsters' world is not separated anymore, but they live together and they can share. Yeah, my first film was Limbo Limbo Travel, and that I co-directed it with Boris Étényi. And then after I co-directed a series, TV series, 13 episodes all together with two other directors. It was a bit scary first that I know that animation takes such a long time, it's years, and then these years will be like intellectually kind of spent alone. While during Limbo Limbo Travel, I really loved the cooperation with Bori. Like, we discussed a lot, we were drawing together, we had a lot of fun doing the film, and now it was a more like a solo experience. Like in the film, the girls during the initiation ritual have to be separated. There are 3 in the beginning, but then everybody is sinking down in their whole like mind spaces, and there's separate snakes, these giant monsters that are waiting for them, and then they have to figure out how they react and how they solve the situation. I already made drawings about the jungles in my sketchbooks in my free time, and I had more and more of these pictures, like women in the jungle with snakes in different outfits, and I wanted to do something with them and to form it into a short film. It was a huge inspiration when I could get to the Amazon jungle and feel it on my skin. It's like a very intense place. I think it's not especially made for humans, and you can really feel like you're an intruder there, and it's like a different, the air is different, the animal concentration is so intense, so it was really like full with smells and different emotions and many sounds, and I wanted to add this density and kind of cruelty in the film. The basic point during the visual development was the lot of green shades of the jungle. And I imagined the initiation ritual happening during sunset. And then when we return, then it's sunrise. And both times the sky is pink. So I really loved the combination of pink and green. The parallel dimension is this divine dimension, which is more empty and wide, and wanted to make it more like eternal, and so that's why I made it more dark in tone with more cold colors. And for the 3 girls, I chose 3 different characters for the girls, so we can see how the different characters or personality types react on being or transforming into an adult and leaving behind the childhood. So there was a very scared girl, and I chose green for her, which is more like a cold color. And there is a more passionate girl who really wants to be a woman, and she is eager to jump into this experience. So she's very warm, and I chose this pink and red tones. And the main character is somewhere in between. She's afraid first, but she tries to find a solution, and she first wants to fight back. But when she realizes that it's not a danger anymore, she can find her resonation with the snake and find a union with it. So that's why I chose purple, which is not cold and not warm, but something in between for her. From the beginning, I knew that I don't want to add dialogue in the film. I couldn't imagine that the shamans are talking or the girls are talking. So I wanted to lead the whole film with the sound effects. And for that, the main point was the sound effect of the shamans as they are clicking their long black nails, and the women have these huge buffalo shoes, and they are stomping on the ground. And I imagined as they are a bit mechanical, so not so much in harmony with the nature. I thought that techno would fit them very well, and I combined it with the more natural state of the young girls, so there the music is more soft and more kind. Also part of it to show how our society is very materialistic, and when the girls return with their colorful snakes that are there to help them, and it's like a wisdom from the other dimension, then the leaders of the group blind them, the snakes, so they lose their magic power and they just became tools. I wanted to show this duality of things, what I feel many times in my life also, that like life events have like a very sacral aspect, but we only feel it for a second or a moment, and then it becomes very materialistic and realistic. I wanted to include this feeling in the film. Actually, these two lines in the film, like the jungle things and the goddess universe, I kind of combined it after a long time. I was already drawing those symbols or elements, and I didn't think about those symbols as something that can fit together. So it was like a big realization when I I could combine it. So yeah, I loved that moment.